All right, stepping into the garden, which might be my favorite room here in the house. So the garden here at Farmdale is an extension of my living room. It's an extension of my dining room. My sister was married here in the garden. I host dinner parties and receptions here. It's just my favorite spot and extension of the home. I have a beautiful set of parterres that I've anchored with loquat trees, a fountain in the back, and then two pigeonniers that create great storage for out of season material and garden tools. So follow me through the garden. I'll show you some of my favorite plants right this way, whether it's the steeple that anchors the bed over here. The steeple here I found from an old church, and it's now the center point here in the garden. I love green and white. It's always right in a garden, and even on a hot day, it's visually cool. So white impatiens, lamb's ear, vinca, and a little pop of blue salvia makes for a great, cool summertime color palette here in the garden. The mixture of architecture with the steeple, the painted brick walls, the trees, lots of different layers here in the garden. I think it's so important to engage the senses in the garden. Not only do you want to see beautiful things, but you hear the water from the fountain, the crunch of the gravel underfoot, but also the scents, whether it's herbs and floral scent like gardenia. I love engaging the senses, the feel of the fabric on the outdoor furniture or even the fuzzy lamb's ear. To me, the garden is a place where all the senses come alive, and it's a true extension of the home. Tried and true perennials, a little bit of color here makes for a great centerpiece in the garden. The fruit trees create a little bit of a canopy, and it's just a really wonderful spot. I've had parties here, receptions, champagne toast, and even a wedding. It's a great spot and definitely a favorite part of the home. It's always so great to have architecture in the landscape. So for me, I did that by creating architectural layers, the painted brick walls of the parterre beds, the pigeonniers and the wall fountain and the rear lawn. What those do is it creates layers and it creates architectural elements, and the plants, they're the icing on the cake. For the most part, I have boxwoods that create the hedging and the anchors, and then pops of color and seasonal attributes. You see the bees buzzing around. I love pollinators. They are so great and so healthy for us. And then I love to interject some of my favorite nostalgic scents. Scent is directly tied to memory, and just the smell of these gardenias, the smell of the roses at the gate, it just takes me right back to childhood. So as you walk through the garden, it takes you onto the pool and the cabana, which is a great spot, especially on these hot summer days. We love the pool and the cabana because it's a great spot to exercise, to play, swim, but also an extension of the dining room as well. Let's go check out the cabana. So coming through the garden here at the side lawn, I love having the axis of an urn filled with Chinese fan palm and euphorbia on axis with the gate and the pigeonniers just beyond. This green space, it becomes a great football and soccer field as well, but visually, it's a great spot between the garden and the pool. It's a wonderful connection or a hybrid space for visually a little bit of rest, but then it has an English garden feel around with planted perennial borders and also herbs that I love to cook with, especially during the summer season. The cabana is the end point to the pool, and that's where I love to sit and entertain on summer nights, but also the outdoor fireplace is where we love to entertain even in the wintertime as well. It's multi-seasonal and multi-use. So the side lawn then connects, it's like a hallway to the cabana and then to the front. The garden truly is an extension of my home, and my favorite plants and perennials are here, but also with touches of outdoor comforts such as seating and dining, and my favorite colors of kind of cantaloupe, peachy melon, and dark green wicker. The cabana has one of my all-time favorite fabrics from Peter Dunham under it. It's a fig leaf pattern. I'll show you that here under the cabana. When you are decorating outside, I know that sounds strange to decorate outside, but outdoor materials and outdoor furnishings have come so far. So something that I absolutely love is to take a fabric and a pattern and apply them with outdoor materials. So I have a wonderful chocolate brown Greek key from Schumacher, and perennials. This color is just a perfect peachy coral, and then mixed with the Peter Dunham fig leaf. This fig leaf pattern, we use it on linen inside for our clients, but here we have it as an outdoor material, and it's perfect under here, under this cabana. One of my favorite memories of growing up, there was a big fig tree at my grandparents' house, and the smell of the fig leaves and just the shape of them was so beautiful. So I wanted a nostalgic, kind of sentimental touch for the cabana, and this pattern was that. The peach, the green, the chocolate brown, it kind of is reminiscent of my shutters and my doors and the house at Farmdale. So it's creating some cadence and some continuity. And the cabana, well, as you can see, we love to live out here. It's Lila's favorite perch right there because it's nice and cool, but in the wintertime, the fire is awesome from s'mores. It's a really fun spot for me and my family. I love to repeat things because it creates a little bit of pattern and cadence and design. So mirrors are awesome to use outside. People think that mirrors are only for inside, but they are great for outside decor as well. So I have these zinc French dormer windows that I put mirror glass in, and they reflect the garden in the back and under the cabana as well. Lush plantings of fatsia and palm kind of add to the subtropical feel that we have here in the Deep South. But a cabana is just like any other room in your house, and you can outfit it accordingly. My friend Brandon Ingram drew the cabana for me, and it is the end point to the pool. So when you're standing or sitting under the cabana, you can look out down the long pool axis, which runs parallel with the side yard. So a side yard like that is kind of like a corridor connecting the different outdoor rooms. In this case, it connects the garden to the cabana. And then the pool is visually cooling as well, but I can rest assured we love to jump in each and every day. So my cabana really and truly is my outdoor living room. It's where we love to entertain, from birthday parties to dinner parties. This happens to be one of my favorite spots. I converted lanterns into these lamps that are on either side of the sofas. The dark green wicker mixed with the whitewashed teak, the bluestone on the floor, faux bois for coffee tables. It's an unapologetic mix of some of my favorite materials under the cabana. And this spot right here, this is where you'll find me just about the beginning of every day and the end of every day. This is my perch. Right here is where I love my coffee or nightcap to rest and celebrate the day, or to start the day in good fashion.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to go to homeworthy.com for exclusive content, shopping guides, and so much more.